I'm working on writing my book, but now I'm stuck. It just won't come. Today we're going to discuss being stuck as a writer.
Do not attempt to adjust your dial. I'm transmitting live with the hardcore style.
Now, I'm not necessarily a fan of the color green, but I am a fan of Francis Coppola wines. So when I saw this emerald label, Pinot Grigio, I thought, oh my gosh, I've got to taste it. Francis Coppola wines are so deliciously yummy. They are fruit forward. So for the person who likes a little bit of wine but doesn't want a heavy wine taste, Francis Coppola wines are perfecto mundo. So go ahead and check them out and tell them Carla sent you. So this will be our featured wine for the week. And today's writing tip is about being stuck as a writer. Now, being stuck as a writer is different than writer's block. Writer's block is just like, oh, I'm trying to write and the words just won't come. But then you use one of the tips from my other videos, such as running around the blocks, doing stretches on the floor, taking a hot steamy shower, watching a movie in that genre, and then the words just start flowing, right? You drink a little Francis Coppola Emerald label and the words just come on out. Being stuck as a writer is a little different and it's a little more serious. So being stuck is where you're working on the project and then you stop. Not just that the words won't come out, but the project as a whole, you just put it to the side. Really for no reason. Or you're thinking that it's for no reason, but there really is. So the first thing you need to do is figure out what has you stuck. What is the reason that you are putting the book to the side? Now there are a number of reasons that this could be. It could be emotional, where you're writing about something that is painful and you just get to a point where you can't write about it anymore. It could be because you are afraid of succeeding. Oh my gosh, I could write this book and actually be a bestseller. I'm so scared. Or it could be the opposite. Oh my gosh, I could put all this blood, sweat, and tears into this book and nobody reads it. Or it could just be, you know what? I'm a little scared that when people read this, they're going to know, obviously, that it's me, because these days most people don't use pen names. So people are going to know that it's me. They're going to know that it's my writing, and they're going to know that these are my thoughts and this is my experience, and I'm not sure I'm ready for that yet. So the first thing you need to do is figure out what has you stuck. Then you have to figure out why. Why are these things affecting me so much? So what if I fail? They say you learn lessons in failure. And so what if I succeed? Hooray! Round of kudos for me. Succeeding means that you are giving people what they want. You're giving people what they need. They're telling their friends. They're telling their coworkers. They're telling their book club members. Telling the people in the church choir. And everybody is gaining something from it. Well, if I'm emotional about it, why am I this emotional? Does this mean that through the course of writing, I'm actually healing through my own words? Or am I just afraid that my words, as emotional as they are, for me, won't resonate with my audience? So after you figure out the what, then you have to figure out why that what is so important to you. Then you need to think about the reason behind your writing. What motivated you to write this book in the first place? What things did you learn that you'd like to pass on to others? Or what motivation have you gained that you'd like to pass on to others? Or are you just trying to entertain the people? You want to give them a good story, like my homeboy over here, Sergeant Knight and Mask Off, which volume 3 is on the way. So you have to think about the reason you started. And I promise if you think about the reason you started, it will encourage you to move those things around in your mind, do the heavy lifting of the what and the why, and take you back to the reason why. It takes you back to your purpose. It takes you back to the reason you wanted to do this in the first place. And going through that digging and heavy lifting, it'll put you in a place of, yes, I can do this. I know I can move forward. I can put these words down on paper, which takes me to the next point, which is rewiring your brain. Rewiring your brain to get past the what, to get past the why, giving the reason why you're writing more meaning, more purpose, more love, more passion. When you rewire yourself to think, yes, I can do this, guess what? Yes, we can. So rewire your thinking. Think about your project differently. Don't think about how hard it's going to be for you or what a challenge self-publishing is for you, or gosh, I really just don't know if this is going to make sense. And think about who you're going to help, why you want to help them, why you want to motivate them, who are you going to entertain. You're thinking about your audience and thinking about what you have to give them, those gems that you're giving them, instead of thinking selfishly about yourself in that self-sabotage mindset. We're not here for that. But the more you let your what's and your whys take over, the harder it will be to rewire your brain and think about this differently. Writing a book is challenging. I would never tell you that it's not. But you can do it. There are so many books. You can just do a Google search and say, how many books are there? I believe I did a book search on Amazon. It was something crazy, like millions and millions and millions of books. But you can do it. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't. Don't let anybody tell you differently. I have a little toddler running by me in unicorn pajamas. But think about the whole project from that perspective of what you have to gain. They say we're only given a dash, right? You have the born date, death date, and your dash. None of us know that death date, but we are here now. We are right in the dash space. We are in the space where we are able to give people what we have. We're able to give of ourselves. We're able to explore. We're seeking new heights. We're challenging ourselves. So why are you just sitting here stuck with this project? 9 times out of 10, if this video is resonating with you, that means you've already started the project. Just like my client on the consultation, 70 to 80% done. Why have you stopped? Is it scheduling? Are people talking down about it? Do you feel like you just can't finish it? Do you not know what to do, what steps to take? Emotionally, is it hard for you? Figuring out those things will help you get back into the groove. It'll help to shimmy you around and get you unstuck so that you can push through the writing, push through the challenges, push through the unknown to come up with this beautiful masterpiece that will be your book. Don't talk yourself out of it. You've already started. You just got to finish, right? If this thing is important to you, it's going to be important to someone else. So make sure you take the time, energy, and effort you need to make sure that the project is good, cohesive, meaningful, entertaining, resourceful, something that people will take with them even after they've closed the pages. When they close the pages of Mask Off, I want them to take away the hurt, the pain, the love, the laughter. Find morsels of comedy in between struggle love. We all go through it. Struggle love. At some point, I wrote this knowing that it was going to resonate with people who've been through a hard time and maybe needed to learn or figure out what lessons they needed to learn, or look at it from a different perspective. When you see someone else going through it and you think, oh my gosh, why did she do that? Oh no, he didn't. That is so foul. Wait a minute. So-and-so did this to me. Oh my goodness. And I did this back to them. Wow, I didn't look at it this way. That's why Sergeant Knight was written, for entertainment, self-reflection, moving forward in love. So when you think about what you have to offer, that unique special thing that you have to offer, you will want to finish the work. So if you need any help with this, you know where to find me. DM me, inbox me, email me here. We can set up a consultation, or better yet, join me for Wine and Writing, an experience unlike you've ever seen. We are going through all the steps of self-publishing, from a thought in your brain to a book in your hand. Hope to see you there. Happy writing.